Okay, I just want to give a little bit of my philosophy on real life situations where something happens and you're not expecting it. When we're training a lot of time, he'll throw a punch, and I'll do something fancy, you know, and do a whole series of motions, or he'll throw a hook, you know, and I practice here controlling, and it's all very, very pretty, you know. In a dream world, if I can go here, you know what I mean, it's fantastic. But a lot of times someone throws that punch, I'm not aware that that's coming. My reaction won't necessarily be this, you know. It won't necessarily be so fancy. It's much different when my adrenaline is actually up there, and you know, he's not necessarily standing right in front of me. So I have a little philosophy that you have to take your instinctive response and then use complex motions after it. The initial response, which is instinctive, should never be complex in a real situation where it's a street fight. The reason being is because he's throwing a very basic motion, and the truth is it's always going to be easier to counter a very basic fast motion with a basic motion, not a complex motion. So in a street situation, when he throws a punch and I'm not ready for it, I'm going to have an automatic reaction. That was my reaction. Okay, I lifted. A lot of time I've come to realize my reaction when someone throws a punch and I'm not ready for it is this. Is that I drop my base and I lift and protect my head. Okay, that's just what I do. I can try and untrain it. I can try and maybe change it so that I do something slightly different, but that's sometimes going to be what I go to. So when he throws a punch and I go here, now is where I start using all my complex training. Everything I've learned is going to build on on that instinctive response. So when he throws it, boom, I go here. Now I know I have like that split second where I didn't get hit or I covered up. Now is where I right away have to have the instinct to do what I'm trained to do. And I drive forward. Now is where the complex motions come in. So I'm here, I right away see this, I'll hit this down, come in, maybe control him here and take him down. The reason being, because if I'm not paying attention and he throws that punch, I might just go here and still get cracked in the head if I'm trying to do something like that. But if my reaction is just cover up, he didn't hit me. You know what I mean? I still managed to cover up my head, I'm not going to get knocked in. Now I can just drive in with my elbow, come here and swipe him with an elbow. Some people's instinctive responses when someone throws a punch, they put their hands up and out and they step back. If your reaction is to lean back, start training yourself instead of leaning back. Step back and still keep your base, keep your posture. And that's still going to build on your instinctive response. This can still be an instinctive response. Now from here, you have that split second where you go, the guy threw a punch and created space. Everything has to function from this point. Now you can come in, boom, and right away hit him and start controlling him. But if you don't have this initial response and learn to build on it, if it's unexpected, you have to learn to build on unexpected reactions. So it doesn't matter if it's down and in, if it's back and then controlling and coming in. It's just better than doing this and now not knowing what to do and him following up with more and more punches, and now I'm off balance and back. So what you have to start doing is just training that initial reaction and then using the complex motions on top of it to make it better. Okay?